gonna be honest with you. I think it's a good hire, right? Like I think this is a great hire. I think Pete Carroll is obviously a Hall of Fame coach with a great resume. But this is not something where we can say this is automatically gonna put them over the edge or going to change the organization. I think it's a good step, but as we know, the Raiders are one of the biggest poverty franchises I've ever witnessed in my life. I've never seen a franchise make mistake after mistake after mistake. They mess up everything. Okay, so like I'm gonna say that this is a good step in the right direction, but it's like they definitely need a quarterback for sure. They got a bunch of holes, and even if they get a quarterback, let's say hypothetically they get a Shador or whoever they wanted, or I'm hearing they want Russell Wilson because obviously they got history. Let's say they get that, right? Do you see that line? Can you imagine putting those dudes behind that line thinking that you're going to get good results? You're not going to get good results. No matter if they get a quarterback. It don't matter who they get. Now, obviously, you need a quarterback. Yes, I wouldn't. If I'm a Raiders fan, I don't want to see Aiden O'Connell for a season, another season. I don't. Okay, I don't want to see Gardner Minshew for another season. No. Okay, but at the same time, I can't sit there and act like if you put an elite quarterback behind that team, that there's going to be much of a difference. I think the only bright spot is Brock Bowers. And I mean, Jacoby Myers is a decent receiver, but once again, like they have a lot of holes, okay? Their defense is you got Max Crosby, but I don't even know if they should probably trade Max Crosby because they can get capital they're in a rebuild, okay? They're in a big rebuild, and that's just the reality of the situation. They're in a rebuild, and they got a lot of holes to fill in. So I wouldn't be so kind of like happy, or I also wouldn't be kind of down. I would just kind of just be like, okay, like you got my attention a little bit. But this is still your team. The Raiders are still shaky, and this is not. I still are looking at them as a bye week. They gotta fix this stuff in the draft. They gotta fix it. They gotta start making some moves. Okay, you got a good coach. Like Pete Carroll's a good coach, and Pete Carroll's gonna have those boys, in a decent. They're not gonna. I don't think they're gonna be like a Giants this year type of like dirt, just complete dirt. And but it's not gonna be that scary. It's not gonna be scary. They got a lot to work with, so. I don't want to say too much for this video just because I just wanted to put that out there. Like, it's a good hire, but Raiders don't think like this is like something to be boasting about. Okay, you guys need a lot. A lot. You and the Titans are like, now that you got Pete Carroll, like, okay, but yeah, you guys got a lot to work. You got a lot. At least you got stars. Okay? A lot of teams can't say that. You got superstars, okay? A lot of teams can't say that. That's one thing you can say. So, yeah, I mean it's gonna be interesting to see. We'll see what they do in this off season, and we'll see what they do in the draft.